Now on to a rather sad story, and my case was just the tip of the iceberg. People are really suffering there. Now those were the chilling words of Diana Chepkemoi, a 24-year-old Kenyan who was detained in Saudi Arabia before she was rescued and flown back to the country today. Now another family also received their daughter Loise Wairimu, who reportedly went to Saudi Arabia in 2021 to seek employment. The Ministry of Labour, through a statement to Newsrooms, says it is investigating Chepkemoi's ordeal in Saudi Arabia. But even as both Chepkemoi and Wairimu call on the government to intervene in regards to the plight of Kenyans working in the Gulf, tens of Kenyans were spotted departing the country today at the JKIA en route to the Gulf in search of greener pastures.
Pained but happy to be home. Diana Chepkemoi was received by her mother, Clara Chepkemoi, relatives, friends and leaders on arrival at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. The 24-year-old who had been detained in Saudi Arabia narrated her ordeal while in the Gulf country, saying that her woes are just but a tip on the iceberg.
If I can just be honest, mine was just a tip of the iceberg. Watu wanateseka huko. People are suffering there. My friends are suffering there. It's just that mine, nilipata that voice.
I'm so grateful this afternoon that Diana is back. Yeah. I'm so grateful. I have extra, I can't explain. Yeah. My happiness is so much.
An emotional Chepkemoi revealing her troubles started on the very day she set foot on her employer's home in Saudi Arabia.
Any small mistake you do naambiwa, there's nothing you can do. Nilikununua na utaka hapa mpaka umalize contract, and if I also want, I can jail you the way I want.
Chepkemoi blames her travel agent for turning a blind eye on her despite numerous complaints of how her employer was mistreating her.
They just usually sweep to under the rug. So from there, akajua, there's nothing I can do. She can do anything to me.
Chepkemoi is pleading with the government to intervene on the plight of Kenyans working in the Gulf nation, saying that it was only by sheer luck that she was rescued.
People are suffering there, and I'm just pleading with the government. Just please do something. People there are mentally tortured, psychologically tortured, and it's not fair.
Another family who received their daughter, Loise Wairimu, who reportedly went to Saudi Arabia in search of greener pastures.
Ni mateso yetu yenye nilikuwa napitia huko.
Sasa nikimwona niliambia tu Mungu ni asante kwa kumleta akiwa na nguvu.
Photos of the former Mary University student, which went viral on social media, sparked uproar among Kenyans last week, with calls for immediate action from relevant authorities to ensure she returns home. Chepkemoi reportedly traveled to Saudi Arabia in June 2021 in search of employment to help her family and raise school fees after deferring her studies from the Mary University. But even as both Chepkemoi and Wairimu narrate their plight of Kenyans in the Gulf region, tens of other Kenyans were spotted departing the country at JKIA en route to the Gulf. According to a source at the airport's departure unit, up to 100 Kenyans, mostly middle-aged, leave the country each day destined for Middle East in search for employment.
We make laws whereby we have to give the number of people who have been authorized go out of the country so that at least we know these people are in which place so-and-so has taken him or her to go and work in those areas.
Labour Cabinet Secretary Simon Chelugui, through a statement to Newsroom, says the government will investigate circumstances which led to Chepkemoi's plight to prevent such incidences happening in future. The Labour Ministry has established a distress reporting mechanism through a web portal and a toll-free line to report migrant workers' distress cases. The ministry is appealing to all Kenyans wishing to travel and work abroad to only use accredited employment agencies to guarantee their safe return in case of an emergency. Seth Olale, Citizen TV.